I've worked out in 200 plus hotel gyms. I can tell you firsthand, they are not all created equal. I did all the research so you don't have to. Here's the definitive guide. If you're new here, I'm Zach Rana, a fat loss expert and biochemist. I've helped hundreds of traveling professionals get leaner and stronger on the road without all that work and travel getting in the way. So without further ado, let's dive into it. In this video, I'm gonna break down what makes a good hotel gym, rankings of the most common hotel chains and how their gyms stack up so you know exactly what to look for and where to book. And then 3 workaround strategies for the times that you don't have a choice and your hotel gym is basically a closet. Okay, so let's dive into it. First, we're gonna talk about ranking criteria. So the first thing is equipment variety. I'm talking dumbbells, cable machines, barbells. Equipment quality, is it functional versus broken? Hours of operation, size and space, cleanliness, and then location in the hotel. Is it actually convenient, a nice spot, or is it like hidden in the basement? You're doing some dungeon workouts, right? We're gonna do S tier at the top, then A tier, then B tier, C tier, and then workaround strategies. So the S tier, elite hotels. You probably will guess the first couple. You might not have control depending on what your work allows here, but if you could stay at the Four Seasons or Ritz-Carlton, I mean, those are phenomenal. Higher end Marriotts as well. Actually, one of my clients was visiting San Diego one time and he was staying in the Marriott in downtown San Diego. And their hotel gym is on one of the top floors overlooking the entire city with an ocean view. So doesn't get better than that. And they had tons of equipment. So it was like, it was a dream scenario, right? But you know, Four Seasons, it's got full dumbbell sets all the way from 5 pounds to 100, cable machines, benches, squat racks, usually 24-hour access, towel service, water. So this is, in my mind, Four Seasons, 10 out of 10. Obviously you get what you pay for, right? Ritz-Carlton, also premium equipment, well-maintained, spacious, lots of natural light. Sometimes they partner with Equinox, which is awesome. And then the high-end Marriotts, also comprehensive equipment, very well-maintained and good hours. So I'd say that that's a pretty solid option. A tier, so these are pretty good, solid options as well. We've got the Hilton main brand, the Hyatt Regency, and the Marriott Courtyard Residence Inns. Those are also great. Ideally, like most of these usually have reliable dumbbells up to 50 pounds. Usually they'll have a cable machine, so you can get some pretty decent workouts with just those dumbbells and a cable machine. If you're way stronger than like, you know, being able to use 50 pounds and that's like too light for you, then you can actually do something called pre-fatiguing. So basically, let's say you're training your chest, right? Just do a bunch of push-ups and then do a bunch of cable flies and then go into the sets, and that should allow you to actually get a decent workout in. You can also slow down each rep. That'll also help with actually getting something out of it. For those of you that 50 pounds is super heavy, then not a problem yet. But ideally that will become a problem for you. Hyatt, you know, great equipment, usually pretty clean. Marriott's pretty basic but functional. Again, if you got dumbbells and cable machine, you can get a very solid workout in. B tier is up next. So we've got Hampton Inn and Holiday Inn Express. These usually they only go up to like 40-pound dumbbells. And then they'll have like 1 or 2 cardio machines, usually don't have a cable machine. So they're kind of hit or miss. I'd rank them at like a 5 out of 10. They're pretty B tier. They're like, you know, again, with dumbbells and a bench, you can theoretically do every exercise, but not the most ideal. And then C tier is pretty bad, but slightly better than nothing, I guess. Budget chains, right? You think motels, right? Motel 6, Super 8, whatever. Usually they don't have a gym at all. If they do, maybe they'll have 2 dumbbells and a treadmill. Older properties too, right? So equipment from the 90s, half of it's broken. So this pretty much sucks. So let's now go into the workaround strategies. If you're in a C tier hotel or just don't have access to a gym. Maybe you're in an Airbnb, you don't have a gym, right? One option is if it's close by, you can just go get a day pass at a gym. I try to do like full body once, and then, you know, if I can get 1 to 2 full body workouts in for that week, again, better than nothing, and I'd rather do that at a proper gym. The other option that you can do is you can bring resistance bands in your suitcase and just do those in your room. And then the third option would be use body weight, just a body weight protocol, which actually I'm making a video about that too, so you can check that one out if you want like a quick body weight workout that you can do. Questions to ask when you're booking is what equipment's in your fitness center? What are the hours? Is there a weight limit on the dumbbells? What do they go up to? And then red flags, this is my favorite part. So if it says fitness center with no details, it probably is a closet. If it closes before 10 p.m., just be aware of that depending on your timing of when you get in. And then also always check when it opens, because if you're trying to get an early morning workout in, that's also gonna be important. And then pro tips is try to book ground floor near the gym just to reduce some friction if you're, if that'll be a friction causer for you. I kind of like walking through the hotel and exploring it, so I'm okay if I'm further away. And then always bring resistance bands as backup in your luggage. That's just like a non-negotiable. All right, cool. If you want more information about this, you can download our complete hotel gym database, is what I actually give our clients. And then ideally, you just want to make smarter booking decisions. Hope this video was helpful, and I will see you in the next one.